Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day today. I got two videos planned for you today. First off, in this video, we're going to be talking about the lack of coverage or the lack of revealing of anything, new details whatsoever coming about this Call of Duty Vanguard, the new Call of Duty game. Usually you have a reveal, you usually have some type of details about a new Call of Duty game by now, or maybe even some reveal of leaked footage or something like that. Nothing, not a damn thing has come out about this next Call of Duty game for this year. So what the hell is going on with that? So we're going to talk about that in this video. On my second video, I want to talk about the Last Resort. We're going to be talking about some Titanfall news with the Last Resort game event that was happening within the Titanfall community over this weekend. I want to talk about it, give my opinion about it, because I didn't actually get to talk about the build up to this event over the weekend for the Last Resort. So I want to get into that and give you guys my opinion about the entire weekend on how that went. And I'm, again, very proud of my Titanfall community being able to build up these community events, even though the lack of updating in that game has been kind of severe. So anyway, I'm also doing it in a tank top. Usually I don't do videos in a tank top. Usually I have a t-shirt, but I want to get through stuff. I want to make these videos. I'm just kind of, I'm really hard on time right now, but boom, get them guns. You get them guns. There you go. There's a gun show. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's talk about Call of Duty Vanguard. Vanguard, World War II Vanguard, whatever the hell you want to call it, World War II Call of Duty. I don't know what the hell they want to call it because I have no idea what the hell info is coming out about this Call of Duty game. And the lack of information coming about in the next Call of Duty game is just, honestly, it's very funny and strange because I grew up in the day and age where, man, Modern Warfare was built up. Modern Warfare 2 was built up. Black Ops 2. I mean, all these games throughout, you know, growing up in college and in my Army career and then getting out, man, Call of Duty games were built up beyond belief. It was crazy to see the build up for these Call of Duty games that really, honestly, now it doesn't happen. Like, I mean, especially when it comes to Cold War. Cold War was not built up the way that even going back Modern Warfare 2019 was still built up to be a pretty great game. Even though, you know, when it released, it's kind of hit and miss here and there, but it actually wasn't terrible of a Call of Duty game. But Cold War, man, that game came out and it's just rough around the edges, and it's still rough to this day with the amount of stuff that's in it. SBMM has been always a big issue, but even with Warzone being one of those top competitors when it comes to BR games, now I'm not a huge BR fan, but man, oh man, the BR genre, I guess you want to call it, has been blowing up, and Warzone has been kind of leading the pack in that way. However, that is actually starting to die off. Man, the amount of new content creators, or, you know, the COD content creators out there that have been streaming the game, making content on Twitch, making content on YouTube, they're actually wanting to push away from Warzone because the issues that have been kind of bogging down on Warzone that have not had any TLC, have not been taken care of, no updates, no nothing, no anti-cheat updates, nothing that's been happening to Warzone. It's kind of rubbing people the wrong way. Another thing that's, I think, a little bit of a factor into this this COD Vanguard, World War II Vanguard, what the hell you want to call it. You have the Activision Blizzard lawsuit that's happening with the state of California. That is a big mess up with that company and with the issues that are going on with that game. But it's just, it's crazy to see of what Call of Duty games used to be back in the day, where there was a huge buildup, but now it's just not it, man. There's so many games out there that are coming out this year with Battlefield 2042, Halo Infinite that's going to be around the corner. You had the Halo Infinite beta preview thing that was happening over this weekend with bots and then now with PvP. A lot of stuff is heading down the line when it comes to releasing this holiday season that Vanguard is competing against, but again, no coverage whatsoever. So let's get into a few of the things that, at least in my opinion, I'm looking at going, yeah, that's a huge hiccup. That is a big thing. That's a big hurdle that is in the way of Call of Duty. But are they going to be able to do anything whatsoever to be able to actually build up Vanguard? To me personally, I don't think so. With the amount of other titles that are coming out that have been building up, getting up hype, you know, and this is another thing too. I think a lot of people are just kind of tired of the Call of Duty franchise because of the lack of, I guess, attention to fun stuff. I mean, even with the news, and we'll probably talk about this in another video, is Battlefield 2042 has said that, well, they don't plan on doing a ranked mode right from the start. They might do it later on down the line when it comes to, you know, player feedback, but man, oh man, COD has gone down this route where being very competitive and lost that kind of fun factor when it comes to gameplay. So there's a lot of hiccups, a lot of things, a lot of hurdles that are in the way for this next Call of Duty Vanguard game. So let's get into some of the things that I've been talking about and thinking about them being the biggest hurdles that they're going to try to hop over. Now, the first thing I want to get into is this big thing when it comes to content creators. So you have a lot of Call of Duty content creators, Drifter, Courage, I think even Exclusive Ace has been another content creator out there that are really just shooting craps on Warzone because Warzone has been blowing up as this huge success success when it comes to a big, I guess, really nice BR game when it comes to players that are wanting to get invested in BR and, you get the high ranking views and stuff like that on Twitch and on YouTube and stuff like that. But Warzone has been having its own hiccups. It's been a great draw for players, but when it comes to it being a free-to-play game as well, hackers and cheaters have been running rampant through Warzone for a long time, and that goes for Call of Duty in general when it comes to the crossplay with Modern Warfare and Cold War. Both of those games as well have had a lot of different cheaters and hackers running rampant through it, and now Call of Duty content creators are coming out saying they are just sick and tired. They are done with what they've been frustrated with when it comes to playing this game, because it's just not fun. The lack of attention to detail when it comes to trying to prevent hackers and cheaters getting into Warzone, getting into Cold War, Modern Warfare, is rubbing people off the wrong way, because if you're going to be having hackers and cheaters in those three games, I mean, Vanguard has to be kind of going on that same route, where Vanguard is going to be suffering the exact same effects that Warzone and Cold War and Modern Warfare are doing exactly right now. And this is another thing when it comes to Warzone and people having this this turn of an opinion of wanting to play Warzone and now not going towards that. Again, it's rubbing people off the wrong way of wanting to be interactive and wanting to play these Call of Duty games, and now actually experiencing this really rough gameplay and game modes that are just not getting taken care of. It's pushing people away, and I think that's why a lot of people are really excited about playing Battlefield 2042. They're really excited about playing Halo Infinite, because they are a departure from the Call of Duty franchise, because they've been seeing the way that Activision has been actually treating players. And this is, again, something that I've talked about in previous videos, is that when it comes to these game companies, they really don't give a damn whatsoever when it comes to actually creating fun gameplay. Now, some might. Battlefield 2042 looks fun. The Battle Portal looks fun. Halo Infinite, from what I'm hearing, people are enjoying that game. Those might be games that are coming out later down the line that, you know what, we're going towards that fun, interactive gameplay that people are going to be enjoying. You get off from school, you get off from work, and you want to play those games. But when it comes to Call of Duty, that just has not been the case whatsoever. And Activision has been chasing the money. They are chasing the whales. They're chasing microtransactions for these games that really... It's just crazy to think about. Those microtransactions, those purchases that players are making in the game, is not actually influencing or actually help build up the infrastructure of the game. Anti-cheat has been one thing that Warzone has been dying for so long, that people have been wanting to have increased and improved upon. But even those microtransactions are not going towards that. I mean, they're going towards the CEOs, they're going towards this and that high management stuff. Those microtransactions are not making a cutback towards the game, and that's kind of a sad thing to see. But at least that's one thing that I'm seeing personally from not only Warzone and Call of Duty as a general, but other games out there as well. Let's talk about this. Warzone is hurting the Call of Duty games, and Vanguard right now is just apparently there's a big reveal. This is the funny thing. So Warzone has this hurting mentality when it comes to players not wanting to play it and wanting to jump ship and go towards something else and getting hyped for that. Well, one thing that they've announced is that apparently they want to do a reveal in Warzone. So the lack of coverage, the lack of talking about Vanguard whatsoever, which is, again, a very odd thing to see with Call of Duty, because they've been building up these Call of Duty games year after year. Gameplay footage usually comes out around E3 and stuff like that. But again, this is not the case this year, and some people are going to say COVID. I don't want to say that, because with the lawsuit that is happening with Activision and Blizzard, I think that's a bigger effect than what has been happening with the pandemic around the world. But again, this is another thing that I just find very odd, is that with you having content creators in the Call of Duty franchise wanting to push away, making videos saying, hey, you know what, I don't plan on playing Warzone, hey, you know what, I'm not finding it fun or entertaining and whatnot. But it's funny to see that apparently Activision, whoever plans on doing this, Sledgehammer or whatnot, is wanting to do their reveal in Warzone. So you have a game mode where players are wanting to be pushed away and going towards different things because they're not having fun in your BR mode, and that's where you plan on doing the reveal. It's just so weird, man. It's just odd to see exactly the downfall of Call of Duty, where it used to be a lot of fun back in the day, but now they've gone towards this route of wanting to push microtransactions and competitiveness and these, COD, tournaments and stuff like that, instead of actually creating a fun game mode and play different multiplayers that used to be fun back in the day, and just apparently it's not anymore. Look, you have other games coming out down the line. You have Halo Infinite, you have Battlefield 2042. It's similar to Titanfall 2, where Titanfall 2 released between Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare, which would say it was a detriment to Titanfall, but Titanfall would turn out to be a pretty damn good game. I mean, hell, I could be wrong about this entire thing, where Call of Duty Vanguard turns out to be a pretty damn good game. World War II Call of Duty actually was a pretty good game, but you know what? I think a lot of people are just sick of the World War II games. Good Lord, can we get away from that? That's how we started the franchise, for God's sakes. So you have these other titles that are getting released later on down the line that it's going to be a huge competition with Vanguard, and that's honestly the one thing that I see that is going to be a huge detriment, where other people are getting pushed away from this franchise, getting pushed away from Call of Duty with SBMM and hackers and cheaters and stuff like that, and looking towards other franchise, with Battlefield making a resurgence, with Halo making a resurgence with their games, and people are really anticipated with that. The one thing that I see that is that I think is going to be a game changer, or something that I see that's going to be affecting sales and whatnot of Vanguard, and again, Activision has its own thing with Blizzard and with this lawsuit and stuff like that, and I think that's going to be hunkering them down for just maybe a little bit. Maybe it won't last very long. But the one thing that I see that's going to be influencing sales of Vanguard is that if they attach different things from like Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, Call of Duty 3 Modern Warfare, or sorry, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and stuff like that, if they attach that, you know, those games, those remastered games, which apparently people have been saying that they're already made, they just haven't been released. They plan on, you know, maybe releasing them during an emergency and stuff like that. If Call of Duty Vanguard does not sell very well, I guarantee that they're probably going to be attaching those things with Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer or Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, you know what, stuff like that, remasters. They're going to attach that to Vanguard just like they did with Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'm just seeing it. I see that's exactly the same way they're going to be doing with Vanguard. That's the only reason why Infinite Warfare was able to sell so many, is because they had Modern Warfare attached right to it. I see that's probably the best thing that's going to be happening for the Call of Duty Vanguard. Again, with a lot of people kind of jumping ship, getting pushed away from the franchise, with even content creators now that are coming out with that have been covering Call of Duty games for a long time, now wanting to push towards Battlefield or Halo and stuff like that, and saying that they don't like the way that Call of Duty is going. I think Vanguard's just going to be one of those things. I don't know if it's going to be a nail in the coffin, but good Lord, man, it is crazy to see that we have just been lacking coverage over a Call of Duty game that every single year gets amazing coverage, but for some reason this year, not so much. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think is going to be the main reason why that Vanguard's not been covered? Is it the other games that are going to be coming out? Is it the Blizzard Activision lawsuit? Is it the fact that content creators out there, Call of Duty content creators, are actually downplaying and degrading Warzone and the Call of Duty franchise just because of the lack of help, the lack of updates, the lack of anti-cheat that's been happening within Warzone and the other Call of Duty games? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check me out on my Titanfall video after this one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please have a great rest of the day. Look forward to talking to you guys all next time. Get them guns, man. All right, bye.